I think one of my main areas of development in hip hop, especially in choreography, is that I need to make my movements much bigger. I think this is something that's down to confidence and not wanting to feel like everyone's watching me, but actually I need to realise that the whole point is I want everyone to be watching me. Another thing I know I need to work on, especially in hip hop, is getting much lower and just bending my knees much more. I find this hard because I have a short Achilles, but I've been doing stretches in my own time to try and help fix this. One thing I need to work on in breaking is in my rounds I need to make sure I'm not doing the same 4 top rocks, because I find it really hard to remember everything that we've learned, especially in the moment. So I need to try and remind myself before I freestyle that we've done much more than the same 4 things I'm doing. Another thing I need to work on is my flexibility, because as you can see my leg isn't swinging all the way around in this move. This doesn't help me because then I don't have as much momentum because my leg's not swung all the way around. As you can see, because I'm very tired in this video and we've been training for a while, that my arms tend to lose their technique. This is a hard one for me because I know that I'm not doing it on purpose, I'm just genuinely exhausted, so I find it hard to keep my arms exactly how they should be. I think another problem of mine is being visibly more comfortable in choreo than freestyle, because I feel like when you're watching me do choreo, like now, it's clear that I've got this sort of like confidence about me, but as soon as it's freestyle, I'm clearly like thinking about it much more. So I want to work on this and work on having that confidence in my freestyle. One thing I struggle with in house is being able to keep up with how fast we're doing the movement whilst maintaining the technique. So usually for me, when we start doing things faster, I lose all of the technique that Troy's just taught us and end up just flinging myself about. In these clips, you can see very clearly that I'm struggling to keep up and that I'm just a bit confused on where my weight's supposed to be or where I'm turning or how I stop myself from turning. So my 2 main areas of development are working on my weight placement and working on keeping technique when things get faster in the music. One of my areas for improvement in popping is in my waving. My left hand gets stuck and it doesn't complete the full wave. This then doesn't make my waves look as smooth. You can see it happening in this clip specifically. Another thing I need to work on is in my fixed point, I tend to not pick up the point from exactly where I've dropped it off. This then also loses the effect. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about a healthy dancer and what makes a healthy dancer in day-to-day life. So one thing that's important is eating well. So I've got 2 pictures of 2 meals that I've been having lately. This one we have spam, rice and broccoli, which is a good meal because you've got your meat, you've got your rice, and then you've got some veg in there as well. Another one that I really like to do is burger bowls, which is potatoes, lettuce, tomato, mince, cheese and onion. This one's a really good one because you're hitting all of your food groups to give you the proper energy to be able to dance the next day. An important part of being a healthy dancer is getting enough sleep. So one thing I like to do is set my phone to night shift to turn on at a certain time. This just reduces any brightness or blue light that we don't want. Something else that's not spoken about is making sure that we're still going out and still seeing our friends and doing fun stuff outside of dance. This really helped me. Like for example, I went to a battle on Friday and it just made me happier.